Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and future dead people everywhere. As a future dead person myself, actuarially a lot closer than most of you, this subject has become very relevant to me. And all over the United States, people are coming out of closets all over. Every kind of closet you can imagine. Why not this one? It is time to take death out of the closet and into the mainstream conversation. This is important to me. I have been afraid of dying all my life, and that has prevented me from living life to the fullest that I can. I don't know when it happened, but I imagine it went something like this as a little child being tucked into bed by my mother. All right now, let's say a little prayer. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. And she kisses me goodnight and walks out the door. And I lay there and I'm processing this conversation with God. I could die? What do you mean I could die? In South Texas, as we were growing up, there were open casket funerals. This is a very common thing. And before the funeral service would happen, everyone would have a visitation. And so we'd stand around and there is a casket right there. Now I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be calm. But inside I'm going, how can all you people be talking when there's a dead person right over there? So all my life I study. I study death. I study the Upanishads. I study Islam. I study Be Here Now. I try to find something. I meet Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. And yet, I knew that I could gain something if I were to study this subject and to come to peace with it. And finally, after much study and much meditation, I came to understand something in my life. That I believe, like E equals mc squared, the theory of relativity, when energy and mass can be converted, but not destroyed, I believe that consciousness is conserved. Now, I don't know how it is. I don't know what it would be like. I don't even know if I would know that the consciousness was actually a thing. I mean, when I walk out on my driveway and I see an ant, and I think about that ant, does that ant care that I love the marvelous Mrs. Maisel? I don't think so. No, he's concerned with ant things. And so I am trying to be concerned with things that Dennis can be concerned with. Loving life, appreciating each and every person, because I don't know at my age, at 71, whether or not I'm ever going to see you again. I have one shot, that time when I'm with you face to face, and I better get every single thing off my chest. And then we'll see. Whatever happens, I don't know what's going there. There's a lot, my higher power is complex enough to be able to accept many different perspectives on however this transition should be. But one thing I don't think is could it be that bad? Because let's see, the universe is 13.8 billion years old. And so I take 13.8 billion minus 71 and I don't think I was bored. It didn't seem so bad. So what could it be afterward? So I'm at peace. I feel comfortable with it. Knowing that instead of over-identifying with my body and thinking that this body is Dennis Tardon, actually my body, it's a vehicle. It gets me from place to place. I own a 1948 Dennis. It's a post-war classic in beige. The pump is good. The spring's a little creaky. The headliner's thin. And there's cracks in the paint. But by goodness, it's taking me. I have had the emissions checked. And the exhaust. I try to, when I go in, I try and make sure that I put good fuel in, because if I don't, I backfire. So I don't know how long I'm going to have my 1948 Dennis, but what I do believe is that whenever it comes time and my 1948 Dennis coasts to the curb, I'll step out and I'll be so grateful and thank my 1948 Dennis for its wonderful service. And I shall shuffle off this mortal coil to music. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but we will meet again some sunny day.